This is an issue they do not teach in school, and I wish they would. This type of lesson is rare even in college. So I've taken it upon myself to reach out to anyone looking for ideas on ways to really just work on their budget, their personal finances. First, I believe it is important that you gain the knowledge necessary to make smart and lasting decisions. But, like one of my favorite people, Natasha Ingram, always says, knowledge is twofold. It is not just important to attain the skills necessary to know what to do, but is equally important to apply those skills. Here's the truth. Aside from winning the lottery, which should not be your only goal for success, no person becomes wealthy overnight. It takes time, and more importantly, it takes hard work. One more important rule of thumb comes to you from one of my mentors, Miss Eileen Shaw. She says, always pay yourself first. And what I mean by that is, whenever you get paid, put something away. I cannot tell you exactly how much you should save. Just calculate your bills and your personal expenses, and out of the money left, put some small part of your money away. Remember, you always have bills. But if you need something, you should always be able to go to an emergency fund you created to get yourself out of a tough situation. It's your money, so keep some for yourself. Always have a backup plan. We always have those things that just come up, right? So plan for that. I always advise people to have more than one bank account. If you use a bank, great. Have a savings account there, but do not let that be your only saving grace. Also, create a physical savings account that you can also have access to in case the bank is closed or if there's a breach, which is starting to become more and more frequent these days. Oh, and start carrying cash. Think about it. If you needed $12 to pay for a meal because a credit card machine was not working today, would you have the cash to cover it? Even if a location accepts credit cards, remember, a credit card transaction depends on a lot of unknown connections to work. So if those transactions aren't working, guess what? No McDonald's for you. You do not need to walk around with your whole check, but like I said before, remember to have a backup plan. And another thing, do not be afraid to make a mistake, but learn from it. Not every person needs to get burned from the stove to know it's hot, and not every person needs to fail repeatedly to learn the hard way. Do not fail and lose hope. Thomas Jefferson once said, if you want something you've never had, you must be willing to do something you've never done before. So in short, in order to attain more, you must change your way of thinking. Nicole Fountain, a prominent banker based out of Orlando, suggests that you should never even use your debit card unless absolutely necessary, because your debit card is directly linked to your bank account. And if it's ever compromised, you do not have access to that account because it's been infiltrated. So she suggests using a credit card to pay for any and all major expenses. This also allows you to accumulate points, gain rewards, and build your credit. But the key is to pay off your credit card as if you would have spent the money with your debit card anyway. But remember, credit's not real money, and if your credit card is compromised, then that's their problem, and their money's gone, not yours. But monitor your credit and your account often. Dr. Jim Muncie, author of 5 Keys to Success and other priceless books, stated that we should not aim for zero. And what I mean by that is we should not get paid and then plan on aiming to have the bare minimum in our bank accounts. Think about it. Do not guess what's in your bank account. Do not swipe your car in fear. Be prepared. I cannot tell you how many times I literally wasted money on useless materialistic things I thought I needed or wanted. From junk food to electronics to clothes or shoes. I really didn't need, but they were on sale. In cars. But after spending hundreds and even thousands of dollars on junk, I realized that those mistakes can be costly. I had bought countless cars only to look in the driveway and see nothing more but yet another car payment. So my advice is to start seeing what you spend your money on. And what I mean by that is, every year you should start to see what you spent your money on. On each New Year's Day, you should be able to look back and see what you worked for the previous year. Start by investing in yourself. But most importantly, do not think that you're doing this all on your own. Like my father always said, no man is an island. God never put you anything that you're not fully capable of getting out of and rising above. So have faith in him and he will see you through it. And do not let the love of money rule you, because that'll be all you have left in the end.